for your concern. I guess I just may never learn. Kicking, watching the pages turn. Don't mind if the whole book sweet fruit of the tree should be divided equally. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Brag on all the folks you smash. I guess we've been on a different path. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
It was made special for me too. It's got big holes. I like big holes because you can just make them express a little easier with your fingers. It's easier to play small holes because it's easier to cover them up. But big holes, when you see somebody with big holes, it's usually because they're a good flute player. Just kidding. I think I little holes and small pupil. Don't trust them. Shady. Let's see. I'm gonna make up a song for you today. The patience we have, I think. Patience. Patience to see all this resolve. I mean, you know, every day you see somebody else on the TV say something different than they're actually meaning. What they call a doublespeak, right? They really just say the opposite. Everything becomes the opposite these days. I'm so tired of saying, we need to have insurance. We need to have that insurance, and we can't afford the insurance. No, we don't need insurance. We need somebody who cares, okay, who will give good health care. You know, we need somebody who's going to take care of us. Somebody who's caring. Because that's what human beings do. They care about somebody who's not feeling well. They want to help. And there's a lot of people who want to help and do things, but somehow this big middleman got in the way. Like, you don't have your right papers. You don't have any badges. Anyway, this is something I'm going to make up right now. The human aspect. And I'm hoping that's why you guys all come to this meeting. The human aspect, caring about other people that it was like. And hoping to make it a little better. Better than me. Hi everybody. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm feeling a little extra wild today. So I thought I'd wear some hot pink over my black t-shirt. And feeling pretty good today. All the blessings. It's filling up my soul today. It is my birthday. 60 times around. That's right. And feeling pretty strong. Feeling good. Feel like I could run with the young boys and maybe make the right cuts from experience. I know that I have some elders that I look up to. So I'm not ready to call myself an elder. No. But someday I know that position will that statement might fit my bill, but not yet. That's for sure. I have so much to learn, and there's still a generation or two before me. So I do appreciate that people calling me an elder, but I feel like a young man. That's for sure. Well, let's start off with some blessings from my friends. I want to give back, especially on a day so many people are so kind to me. So many kind words, and my goodness. From people I was there for their folks, when we put them in the ground, and for special occasions. There's so many people that I've got to play for, and it just fills me up. So I'm going to just make that oola happen, like my friend Leroy says, my Buddhist friend. You send it to me, I try to send it back to you. And like we say, give more than you take, and things seem to work out pretty nicely. So from my friends that make me feel so very good. Thank you so very much. It's not easy during this pandemic not to have a party on your 60th birthday, but what can I say? This is like a little party, and I get to pray for you at the same time. nice. I feel good. I hope it makes you guys feel good. Hi, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I always like to play this song. It's called Weeping Mother Earth. And what can I tell you? It's a song I like to think of. I know a lot of people think that sounds sad, but I think it's for the ones who don't appreciate or don't have, they're not grateful for the abundance. And abundance and being grateful is something very, very special because it keeps your heart content. And you wish that for others, to have a content heart. And my friends keep me very content. Thank you. Banging my flutes. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry at the moment. I have my special treat. You know I don't have it very often, but I'm right there to have some M&Ms. That's right. Hey Peter, good to see you. Thanks for watching, buddy. I hope you're feeling good. I hope that leg is feeling much better. Let me play a little fluting for my friend Peter George right there. A bear of a man, a bear of a flute. That's for my essential worker buddy who's keeping everybody fed here in Idaho. I'm working at the supermarket. I love my friends at the supermarket. I get to see them every single day. And because it's a small town, I get to say, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I love Becky. Oh my goodness. I love to get in Becky's line because she's so encouraging and she's so cute. I just love to see Becky. But my buddy from Peter George, he's over there from Venice and knows a lot of the same skaters that I do and traveled the same spaces. So I'm glad that he's watching. Thank you, thank you. And Charlene, thank you. Thank you for watching as well. Blessings to you, blessings to you. Let's see. I think I'm going to be singing a song here. Let me change this to a reverb. Yes, it's my birthday today. And I'm doing what I do best and love to do, and that is play. So I'm glad I get to play for my friends. That is for sure. I was thinking of something fun, and this one I haven't sang for a long time. This one I used to sing at the powwows all the time. I always had a request for this, and this one did really, really well on native radio. And let's see if I can remember exactly how it goes. head spins with a vision high above my pillow clouds. My heart sings its only song. One earth, one life, one brother. Oh, Creator, find me my dream. My dream flies on an eagle's wing. We are all bound together. We are all bound together. Sons and daughters of many colors, time has come to realize. Heaven's skies you can search and search. There's only one Mother Earth. My head spins with a vision. My heart beats its only song. One breath, one thirst, one heaven, right here on sacred ground. Oh, Creator, find me my grace. I share this earth, I give you my praise. We are all bound together. We are all bound. On sacred ground. My soul burns with violence. My foolish pride demands it's just. The past holds its tragedies. The future's full of mistrust. So much life gone forever. Birds and trees and tribes and seas. Oh, the children, how will they manage? This world has become so savage. Oh, Creator, find me my peace. My peace will come when the children say we are all bound together. We are all bound. On sacred ground. Oh, Creator, find me my dream. My dream flies on an eagle's wing. We are all bound together. We are all bound. On sacred ground. Nice. Thank you, Crystal, for watching. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, too. I really appreciate that. I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and don't forget I have a new single out today. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, Pandora, anywhere you link up music. Please request to see it or hear it. And it's called Love, Love, Love. And I put up a video For my friends on Facebook, you see that video you wouldn't see normally unless you're on YouTube. So you get to see a little extra on YouTube. So I want you to go over there and subscribe if you get a chance. And my friends on YouTube who don't know me, it's Carlos Reynosa, and that's me. I play flute, I make videos, I take pictures, I play some guitar, and I write lots and lots and lots of songs. That is for sure. And don't forget, people on Facebook and on YouTube, I want you to sign up on my Instagram if you would. And then, of course, I have Redbubble, where you can buy my photographs. And I have a lot of famous people that I shot in the past before they were famous, and some people when they were famous. And anyway, it's nice that I've been shooting for a long time, and I always like to say that I've taken over 1 million photographs. And it has been nice to be on both sides of the camera, working double time, and it's nice in music to work double time as well, flute and guitar and writing songs, and I love playing with my boys as well. My gosh, my son is quite the guitarist, and I'm really enjoying bringing back some of the old songs, and he loves Hendrix and and Ozzy, and it's really quite fun to be singing some rock and roll. So that's on Sundays. So I hope you check that out. I know people on YouTube don't really get to see that because we haven't posted anything there. But on Facebook, if you sign up from YouTube on Facebook, you get to see us at 3 o'clock Pacific time on Sundays. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to play? Since I have my guitar in my hand. Let's see. Well, I was talking about elders earlier, and I haven't played the song in a long time, but I used to play it with Vision at the powwow and the powwows, and I'm going to give this song a little try. It's a song that I wrote for my elder friends. I got to hang out with some medicine men and some real strong warriors, that's for sure. Mr. Floyd Westerman was quite the soul. And of course, Uncle Eddie, who took me in, and of course, Mr. Castillo, and just so many have helped me on my journey of bringing my people, which is everyone, and bringing the music to the people. And being a mestizo, I feel like I can cross boundaries that others haven't, and I really do enjoy indigenous music. So, but anyway, this song I wrote for some of the medicine men I've come across that took me in and blessed me with their wisdom. That is for sure. Blessed me with their wisdom.
Wise man, tell us what you have learned through your many years. He said, do not pray, warriors of the past, but do remember their pain. They killed and died. Our respect, oh yes, how soon fools fall. tell us what you have learned through your many days. I say, do not praise the warriors of the past, but do remember their pain. They killed in God's name. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wise man, tell us what you have learned through your many years. If peace is in your head, he said, peace will spread. Oh, peace will spread. It must spread. We can't believe what you've done. Who can believe what you've done? I can't believe what you've done. No, no, no. Wise man, sing us a soul. Wise man, sing us a soul. Aya he, hoka he, ah he, hoka he, aya. Aya he, hoka he, ah he, hoka he, aya. Aya he, ah he, hoka he, ah. Ay, we need more soul, much more song. Like I said, I'm in a wild mood. It's my birthday. What can I say? Yeah. It's fun to play that song in front of a powwow. Ooh, it's fun to give my brothers a yelping and a screaming. Okay. Let's see. I better calm down a little bit. Play another little flute song or something.
This flute right here is a flute that Dusty Moore made for me. And Dusty Moore was just a cute little gentleman who made beautiful flutes. I hope he's still alive. I haven't heard from him for a while. But this was given to me in the Bahamas. And I was on doing a cruise with Joanne Shenandoah. She's just a beautiful lady with a voice of gold. I was so very blessed. And then Mary Youngblood. And who else was there? Oh, I think John Trudell was there. Anyway, it was quite an adventure. It was called a powwow cruise. And natives from all over took this cruise. And, of course, they had performances by the native performers. And I was one of those, and it was quite fun. But then for the main ship, I went and played their talent show, and I played this flute. And I had never had quite a response. And then that first time that I played in front of the white audience there on the ship, and I just it was really nice to melt their hearts together. It was really, really sweet. And it was that day that I really discovered that this flute is just not for native people. This flute is for everybody. No matter where you come from, no matter what continent, the third instrument is the flute, right? The rattle, the drum, and then the flute. And they have thousands of year old flutes in Europe. They found one 37,000 years old in Germany, and then one 34,000 years old in a cave in France. And people have been playing flutes for a long time. And so it's ancient in us to use our breath to create music, and whether it's over your vocal cords or it's over a flute. Anyway, this song, of course, got me onto radio, and was one of the songs in Homeland, which won at Sundance, and it made me sought after, to play on more music, on movies, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more, that's for sure. Okay, here it goes. Blessings to my friends, blessings to you. Let's see. Emmy and Alan Paul. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. This next one is a drum. A little drum flute. Guillermo Martinez made it. That's fun to play with a delay. Nice. Well, I'm going to keep playing for you, but I am getting hungry. But I still want to play, so let's see. What am I going to play? She loves me. She loves me nuts. She loves me. She loves me nuts. So you got a banging head with no relief to be had. know you lost your love. How things get so sad. Pull yourself up from the curb. Yes, you've been quite absurd. I know you lost your love. Here's a great big hug, gentle as a baby. The need to love and trust, pulling petals from a daisy, dreaming on new love. So you've been on the grind, lost so much of your precious time. You want to feel that tingle, you want to co-mingle, gentle as a baby. You need to love and touch, pulling petals from a daisy, dreaming on new love. So you thought you were above it all, but you were wrong, wrong, wrong. Love keeps you warm, love keeps you strong, 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 gentle as a baby. The need to love and trust, pulling petals from a daisy, dreaming on you, love. So you want to get to heaven, but you've lost your path. You need to be forgiving to find your way back. Gentle as a lady, you need to love and touch, holding petals from a daisy, dreaming on you now. Pulling petals from a daisy, dreaming on you now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little song I've been working on. It reminds me of Pulling Petals from a Daisy. It was an old TV show when I was a little kid. I remember the cartoon with a lot of daisies, and there was a dog running around, Shaggy. I think it was in a cartoon, yeah. And he would pull up the daisies. But anyway, I stole that from Pulling Petals from a Daisy. Nice. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes and all the love and the things sent to me as well. That is so precious. Really, really, really nice. But all the kind gestures, I really do appreciate. It really warms my heart. That is for sure. I'm always wishing on family and missing my family right now on my birthday. But at the same time, I am grateful that the future looks bright. And I love my kids, and I can't wait to see them. And I can't wait to see my friends in person. And don't forget about my PayPal. Keep me surviving. I appreciate that. And until next time, my friends, right here on Facebook. I'm going to continue on Facebook, and no, I'm going to continue on YouTube, and I'm going to see my Facebook friends very soon, okay? So if my Facebook friends haven't signed up on my YouTube yet, it's time to, because I'm going to continue over there. Okay, peace to you all. Thank you, Amanda. Annette, thank you. See you next time. Let's see if I can get that done. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about and sing about today from my friends here on YouTube? Take care of that. It's all posted now on Facebook. I'm trying to build people here, and I know I'm a bit scattered because I do a lot of things, but I like to move forward and not wait. I know if I've been waiting for money to come in to continue my art, I'd be sitting back at projects 30 years ago. And I took a different approach of enjoying myself, making as much art as I could, and sometimes just for the love of it. And the secret is, right, you do it for free. And you can't let them know that because you want to get paid. But at the same time, I took on art in lots of different fields at the same time. So to keep this moving and fresh. And I know if I was doing one thing, I'd be completely bored. I know if I would have signed a deal just being a rock and roller, I wish that I would have been playing acoustic guitar and playing flute. And I know if I would have just been a photographer, I've been begging for some music. And I know that it is a bit of a strange path, but at the same time, if you can do it fairly well, there's no reason not to, right? That's right. So I'm going to leave you all with another little song right here. Another little ditty from mine. I love playing this flute, so I'm going to end with this flute. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Making my day a little better today. And like I say, I love to play, and I love to play for you. So hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. It depends on what I got going on, but I think so. And I will see you then. I'm going to leave you with an interview I did, and especially if you don't know anything about me, send it your way. Blessings to you. Okay? Till next time. Peace. Today we got some film crew coming to the house, so hopefully that's going to be cool from Channel 2. So we'll see what's up. Huh? You trying to chase that squirrel? I hope they get here soon because it's no fun waiting. What do you think, kitty, huh? What do you think? What do you think? Anything to say? Okay. It's not often that the TV comes calling. So when you get to touch a lot of people, you gotta be on your best behavior. What? These people are keeping me waiting, but hopefully they'll get here soon. Anyway, I hope so. Because I gotta get to work, man. I gotta get to work. I believe they have arrived. I believe so. I just wanted to show you what a real camera looked like, everybody.
It's like a little I love how
that's Daddy.
so similar.
That's Daddy. Yeah, it's a little miniature version. You're right.
Carlos, Reynosa, it's great to be. Thank you so much for having us to your home.
I'm glad you came up this way.
It's great to meet you and talk with you in your environment.
Oh, that's nice.
And I wanted to sort of, I think I told you earlier, we want to talk about the relationship with the flute.
Mm-hmm.
And but I kind of want to start. I kind of want to start this now, after talking to you a little bit more, with telling us the arc of your life and how you met the flute.
Well, I met the flute at Flagstaff Powwow. A lot of people get bows and arrows, but I got a little flute. Probably didn't last very long, but I don't know, the sound was intriguing to me from a young age, and so I always dabbled in it, and I had no idea that people would come from all over to listen to me play. It's kind of nice, and it's kind of nice to have people send me flutes as well, because, I mean, gosh, you take a flute that somebody took so much time with, and you go, wow, it's not stamped out by a machine, and somebody really gave so much intention to it, to make music, to make it feel and make others feel through fingers and thoughts and intention. It's a wonderful instrument, because it really is. There is set songs, but you really are ad-libbing in so many different ways. The sounds of nature, the treetops, or just the way you feel that day, or the way that you want others to try to feel.
And the flute plays a very important role in many aspects of Native ceremonies, Native life, day-to-day life, births, passings. There are also many other opportunities that you have found to bring your flute to people, the music to people. Tell us about the role that the music plays in Native American culture, and also how you have brought it. Basically I found you down valley at Cabot's Pueblo Museum. So there are many different ways the flute has found its way into our culture.
Well, every tribe had different kinds of flutes. I mean, let's face it, the Chumash had long condor legs, so they made flutes out of them, or eagle bone whistles, or reeds like the Cherokee sometimes made. Depends on what their natural environment lent them to for flutes. But it is the third instrument, I believe, on every continent, no matter where you come from, is first the drum, then the rattle, and then came the flute. And so even the people who aren't Native American, when they hear the sounds, they're touched by it. They're touched by the the freeness of it. They're touched by, it's something that they don't hear within the European orchestra. It's made to really play by itself. It's really been only recently that people have mixed it with other music. And the fact is that there was only really 3 known flute makers that really lasted through the 30s and 40s, because it was really, really, really crushed as, pagan or something that's making you feel too much, and it's not going with our orchestra, and so it's eliminated. But the fact is that it really is a prayer instrument, and it can be used in so many different ways, whether it be, like you say, in passing out to the other side in the spirit world, or the creation of coming from the spirit world. The circle of life is supposed to be filled with music and happiness. I think that as our society has mutated in different ways, we find pleasure in very strange, very branched out, very meticulous areas, but still the basis of human beings is, like in the past, seeing puppies frolic, and seeing that you're supposed to be a little bit lazy when it's hot, seeing that the joys of life are the simple things, really, really tiny little simple things, and sometimes it's the notes, and the notes, how the note feels and makes you feel, and when it has those intentions, and there's no really money involved, and it's just kind of a purity of, wow, this is a piece of art, and I worked on it hard, Carlos. Will you please play it for someone? Will you play it nicely for somebody? Will you make them feel too, to remember that they're alive and that the spirit is alive within them? So it's just a great instrument. What can I say?
It's incredible. That is so beautiful.
Oh,
The
thank you.
hummingbird.
Oh, they just, what can I say? They turn me on.
And you have hundreds of different flutes that have come to you from many different places.
Well, I feel lucky in that way, because I feel like Cocopelli, the past, I get to connect people. Some people from certain tribes really only want to play their traditional instrument, and because I'm removed from my Cherokee and Yaqui heritage and my Mexica heritage, I get to play with different things and introduce different kinds of flutes, to myself, and not be so rigid, like, this is my tradition, and I'm only going to play this kind of flute. I play, Mesoamerican flutes, I play Mayan flutes, I play Plains flutes and Cherokee flutes and California flutes and clay flutes, and I want to figure it out if it's indigenous to this continent, and I want to figure it out if it's indigenous to another continent if I can. And, each one has hours and hours of practice that I whittle away, so when I do get up on TV or in front of some people or at a funeral, that the notes come out the way I feel. And the flute brings it across so other people can feel the same. And this place here in Idlewild, it helps me do that, because I have to be right. I can't go and be a liar in front of other people and ask them to feel I'm a liar. They have to feel that I feel the earth, and the same way that people stop for a moment and can weep for her, the way we've torn at her innards or destroy her air, her water, that this is a place still that is natural, and that you can still feel the way the earth feels, and there is quiet. And then I can portray that to others that are in need of that, in the city or wherever they are, in their mournful time or in their times of joy as well. Also, the nice thing about it, it's not played in clubs like traditional music. It's not played to go where people normally are drinking or having other reasons to be there. The reason they're being there is either for ceremony or for a special occasion or to dedications or for a good reason. And that means the little ones all the way to the elders are there. And for me, that's a wonderful thing, because it's like, it's not excluding anyone. You know what I mean? And the children are always just fascinated. I have so many stories of going to schools where the principals are yelling and screaming, "Please, kids, this assembly's going to end if you won't quiet down." And I go, "Please, let me try." And I just start playing a few notes, and the whole place will fall silent. And I tell them that I feel for them, and through music I feel for them, and that I want you to be quiet for just a moment. And then I raise their joy, and I raise them back into being, hey, this is life and laughter and really bliss in so many different ways for us to be here. Look at this place. Everywhere you go, there's so many beautiful things and amazing things to see. Amazing. And mostly I tell them it's time to live their own life. Don't watch people's lives on TV when you got your own life to live. That's how we'll get fat. Sitting around, watching other people living where you're supposed to be living. And moving around. Just like every day we're supposed to move around. It's a combination of it all.
And that's a perfect segue for me to ask you about your photography and where you've come from and where you were in terms of thinking that you would never be able to do those things until you had an opportunity to do it and things changed.
Well, my photography was something easily learned because I'm easy with people. I'm just good with people. I think maybe going on a lot of interviews that you're rejected as a model or as an actor, and early on in my life, helped me to do that, because if you're not strong and if you're not joyful, boy, people could really put you down quickly, because it's not how fast you type or what color hair you have. It's just really the way you look and your attitude. And I think I was so good with new models and new actors that it was really a joy for me at a young age. And when I met Andy Warhol, it really just took off, because I saw what other people did, and I could see their faults being on so many shoots. And it was just easy. I'm just sorry that there was so much money involved and that it became such a high-pressured game for me. I enjoy what I do much more now, shooting real people and not having to worry about their fashion. I think my photographs have stood the test of time because I shoot classics inside, like music. I like classic stuff. I love classic black and white.
And tell us about some of the work that you've done. There's some photographs in your home, in the hallway, from an exhibit that you did a couple of years ago.
Well, I tell you, I love the Curtis photographs of the turn of the century, but then when I read some things about it, I was stunned to find out that most of those photographs of our heroes were taken at gunpoint when the cavalry had just caught them and before they boarded the train to go to the concentration camps there in Florida. And that most of our photographs by Curtis were taken at that time at gunpoint. And I thought, man, what a vision of left of our people and our generations at gunpoint, at their lowest hour of being captured and caught and actually scared of the invasion, really, and the war, because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of people on the plains, they were only cooing. There was nobody really getting killed. We respect your strength. But now that man can kill each other at a distance, they don't even have to look at another man dying. Whether it be the Gatling gun or riding something on a bomb, if you can't see what you're doing to other human beings or to innocents possibly, it really has lost its humanity. And gosh, I was so happy to be able to shoot some of my friends, something that I love, because I don't look that native, so when I see a face that I thought was just amazing, boy, I was just all over just to be able to look into those eyes and find out about them and take a photograph of them, to look into their soul from a brother, from another human being, and not at gunpoint like some of our heroes were shot at that time, or not some of our brothers that were forced into the Wild Wild West show, or whatever was happening at that time when photography was first coming around.
And to preserve.
And that those spirits still lives, because let's face it, in the world today, we've found out that what Red Cloud and some of the other elders wrote about at that time, saying they will come to us to ask the real truth of how to keep this land safe so we can all enjoy it for a long time. And let's face it, progress hasn't been exactly what we've expected. It's not going to be what we expected if our children cannot live to the 7th generation or even in the next few generations. If you can't drink the water, you can't drink the air, and people aren't acting human to each other, what are we going to have here? But a mutation of what humans are really supposed to be like.
You know, a thought just occurred to me when you capture those images of these spirits with your camera. It brings that spirit to other people who might not have seen it or experienced it before. It almost opens a channel to communication.
Well, I think because people take photographs in so many different other ways. You know, for a wedding, or they take their picture for school, or somebody takes their picture for this or that, for their business card or whatever. They've forgotten about their true essence. And that's what I like to get. I like to look at somebody and go, give me your truth. I mean, truth when you're happy, truth when you're sad, and truth when you're feeling passionate about life. And I think that's what people kind of forget, because we're kind of, at least people who are watching maybe too much TV are gauged to diss somebody else. You know, I'm driving this car and I'm not going to look at you. I'm really dressed up and looking good, but I'm going to walk through the club and not catch a single eye because I'm just too cool for everybody. But that's not how human beings are. And that's not how the native people communities are not like that. People have to look at each other. You have to greet. You almost have to be like the little ants. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Oh, it's good to see you. Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you too. And that's how it's supposed to be. But with our cars and our isolation, more and more with me. I'm within this. I look good within this. I don't care about anybody else. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to teach the little ones. We're supposed to ask the elders, and we're supposed to take care of them, as we're supposed to take care of each other, especially through hard times.
Maybe this is an opportunity.
I think it is. I think the Indian communities have a lot to say, especially the intellectuals, because let's face it, we used to be able to drink out of the Hudson. Used to be able to drink out of 95% of the water waves. So I know that's not everybody's fault, and nobody has fault with their ancestors, but let's face it, if lumbering giants, whether they be corporations or governments, are doing the wrong thing, we have grown spiritually as human beings to be accepting of this beautiful melting pot that we're all together here. You know, Native people might be a very small percentage, and I know that there's more people who identify with it now from the last census, because maybe they're not sitting on the res, but people aren't ashamed anymore to go, hey, my grandmother was Indian as Indian, and there's plenty of things to be proud of about that, as well as the Latin community. I mean, that's what they call mestizos like me, a mixture of European and native blood, and some African too. It's a beautiful place and a great experiment, but we have to continue the humanity of it, because we made the great strides of humanity, of the individual being able to have rights to be free, to maybe not have the restraints of the mining store, because maybe that's what we've gone back to. If you cannot pay your bills or your supplies and you are forced to work, that is not freedom. Because the supplies that we're all asking for, and they keep telling us that we're inadequate for, keep building up. I don't have the right car, I don't have the right shoes, I don't have the right shirt. I wish I had some bling on my fingers. But it's not about that. It's about the realization that, man, it is pretty exciting to be alive in this day and age with these changes that are happening.
It's an extraordinary
And
life.
the information that we're gaining, so, I mean, figuring out the genes and figuring out how things work and finding out about past things that were just quick fixes. That's a wonderful thing about the seventh generation, doing things that will help the seventh generation. We got to look past ourselves and just our children. There's their children to come, and that's a long ways. We live such a very short time. We have to think like the butterfly, like the monarch. I mean, what is there, 4 or 5 generations that do their migration? A multi-generational migration, and they know what to do. Multi-generational. We're not much different if we listen. Everybody cares for their children the same. Everybody cares about where they came from the same. And we need to have mutual respect so we can all really enjoy the beauty much longer.
Thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome.
Incredible.